In the enterprise, you may come across many enterprise applications and line of business applications. As a cybersecurity architect, you must build some kind of security processes and frameworks to ensure that you have a complete picture of the applications consumed within the enterprise. How do you do this? Well, this is where Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps can help you. Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps is a tool that helps protect your cloud environment by acting as a cloud access security broker. Diagram on the screen shows the typical architecture that is used in the industry for deploying Defender for Cloud Apps. It can be set up in different ways, such as collecting logs, connecting through APIs, or using a reverse proxy. Defender for Cloud Apps will help you by discovering and making you aware of unauthorized apps being used in your organization as well. It monitors users' activity to spot anything unusual, controls who can access your resources, and prevents sensitive information from leaking. Additionally, it also helps protect against malicious actors and ensures that your cloud services meet compliance standards. The Defender for Cloud Apps framework helps you take control of your cloud environment in several key ways. For discovering and controlling shadow IT, Defender for Cloud Apps will help you find and keep track of the cloud apps, infrastructure, and services your application is using. Even the ones that aren't officially approved. You can check how these apps are being used, see if they are pose any risk, and manage them to ensure they are secure and compliant. For protecting sensitive information, Defender for Cloud Apps helps you identify and secure sensitive information stored in the cloud. You can use built-in policies and automated tools to apply security controls in real time across all your cloud apps. For protecting against cyber threats, the framework will allow you to spot unusual behavior in your cloud apps like ransomware attacks or unauthorized access and respond quickly to minimize the risk to your organization. For assessing compliance, Defender for Cloud Apps will help you check if your cloud apps meet important regulatory and industry standards, preventing data leaks to apps that aren't compliant and limiting access to sensitive data. As a cybersecurity architect, how do you get log data in Defender for Cloud Apps so that you know what is consumed in the organization? Well, there are a few different ways. First one is Cloud Discovery. Cloud Discovery uses your traffic logs to dynamically discover and analyze the cloud apps that your organization is using. To create a snapshot report of your organization's cloud use, you can manually upload log files from your firewall or proxies for analysis. Or for setting up continuous report, use Defender for Cloud Apps for collectors to periodically forward your logs. Second one is App Connectors. App Connectors use APIs from cloud app providers to link Defender for Cloud Apps with other cloud applications. This connector expands your control and protection, giving you direct access to information from those apps for analysis in Defender for Cloud Apps. To connect an app and enhance its security, the app administrator must authorize Defender for Cloud Apps to access it. Once connected, Defender for Cloud Apps retrieves activity logs, scans data, accounts, and cloud content, and then enforces security policies, detects threats, and helps resolve any issues. Since each app has its own set of APIs, rules, and limitations, Defender for Cloud Apps works closely with providers to optimize API usage for the best performance. However, due to factors like API limits and usage patterns, some tasks such as scanning all files may take longer, potentially requiring several hours or days to complete certain policies. Let's understand some of the privacy related things that you need to know as a cybersecurity architect when you use Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps. First thing is you should know what type of data is collected by cloud apps. Defender for Cloud Apps collects information from your configured cloud apps and data sources. Information collected from those sources include such as network data, OAuth app configuration and usage, audits on cloud app usage by users and other apps, file metadata and content, system settings and policies, user and group configurations. Defender for Cloud Apps runs in Microsoft Azure data centers across different regions. The data it collects is stored either in your tenant location or in the location of another online service that depender for cloud apps shares data with. If your depender for cloud apps data is stored in your tenant location, keep in mind that this location is fixed once it is set up and can't be changed later. To check where your depender for cloud apps tenant is located, you can go to the Microsoft Depender portal and navigate to settings and then to cloud apps and then about and then region. Depender for cloud apps shares data including customer data among few Microsoft products such as Microsoft Depender XDR, Microsoft Depender for Cloud, Microsoft Sentinel, Microsoft Depender for Endpoint, Microsoft Security Exposure Management, Microsoft Purview, and Microsoft Entra ID Protection. Data from Microsoft Depender for Cloud Apps is written up to 180 days and is visible across the portal. You as a cybersecurity architect, when you consume SaaS services for your security processes, it is critical for you to understand where the data is stored and how long it is written. This will tell you whether it is in line with your compliance policies or not.